Welcome, my fellow fans of Clash of Clans. Yes, it is about that time. The update is going to go live, so I thought I would take this opportunity to share with you a little mass bowler action. Now, the title and the thumbnail are correct. You are going to see developer footage of 300 bowlers and much, much more. But let's start out just by trying to overpower a base with 30 bowlers. This is something you could do in the game, although all of the footage today in this video was recorded in the developer version and was not live. No real bases were harmed during the making of this episode, and I did film all of it myself, just to clear that up before we get started. Alright, so I tried to funnel the best I could around the outside with bowlers, but I've only got 30 of them, so I dropped the rest of them right down the middle. We opened those walls up, put the earthquake spells down, and here comes the heroes, the rage spells. The bowlers are headed towards the center, sort of, but not always going where, of course, you want them to go. Much like a P.E.K.K.A., they're just going to go after the next closest structure, so they kind of wander around the inside of this base, not headed after the town hall. The heroes, they're going to get tied up as well, and the bowlers, well, hey, those magical genies are a little bit squishy. I feel like for 8 housing space, they could have more hit points than they do, but I'm sure you guys will find better ways to utilize the bowler than I did in this attack. 30 bowlers at Town Hall 10, level 2 bowlers, and yeah. Alright, Gallifale out of the way, let's move on to Town Hall 11. We've got a very popular donut base, and this time, maxed out level 3 bowlers, a maxed out Grand Warden. What could possibly go wrong? We've got a couple of jump spells to get us through this outer wall, and then head in and go after that Town Hall, so the jump spells are down, and here come the bowlers all over the place. Nothing to funnel this time, let's just send them all right in, drop in the Warden in behind as well, so very nice not to have to worry about trophies for a change and play around with a maxed out Town Hall 11 account. All of the heroes moving in, the bowlers of course going left, going right, and I probably could have predicted this. They are not going to head towards the center, but could we at least grab 50%? I was just trying to see if maybe they might be overpowering in and of themselves, just doing massive damage to buildings, but they split up left and right. The heroes kind of followed this pack, so I used the rage spells down here. 36, 37%, we're getting there, but they're starting to stall, splash damage those X-bows, and of course, the Eagle Artillery and the Queen looks like she's lost her mind. She's gone off by herself, as she usually does, and quickly, these somewhat squishy, even though they are level 3 bowlers, are history. That is it for the bowlers, and that is it for this attack. So another 20 imaginary trophies down the drain, but I've got a way to win. Even Galadon can't fail with this many troops on the screen. That's right, 300 of every single unit, 300 of every spell as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and put the hurt to this imaginary village. So let's go ahead and drop just a couple of jump spells just to make sure that, you know what, let's use earthquake spells. They're a little more thorough. We'll just make sure we get every single section of this wall out of the way. There we go. That looks pretty solid, pretty thorough. No walls holding us back now. And then let's start out, let's save the bowlers. Let's start out with some goblins. How about 300 goblins first? These newly upgraded level 7 goblins will go in and demolish, well, the storages, and of course, the splash damage. They're still pretty squishy, not doing a great job. Come on, just about 100 more to drop down. Giant Bomb takes out 100 at the top. They're all over the place, and it looks cool, but not very effective. And 300 goblins, well, they're pretty much toast. So that's about the end of 300 goblins. They got a whopping 9% damage done, but we're not done. No, we've got a few thousand troops left to deploy. So how about 300 wizards? Let's send in the wizards and just throw caution into the wind. Don't worry about splash damage. Who cares about wizard towers, about eagle artillery? 300 wizards getting down, 100 more to go. Let's go, keep going. Come on, wizards, get in there. Max level 6 wizards all over the place like the red carpet. Going in, and again, splitting up, it's the donut base, and wow, they are really subject to splash damage when you've got, say, 50, 60, 100 wizards standing on top of each other, and, well, quickly, it looks like it's not going to work out that well for the wizards either, so we're going to be down nearly 600 troops, and we haven't even gotten a single star. Only Galadon could fail using mass troop deployment. But wait, Mom, get the camera. We're not done yet. Let's go ahead and earthquake these walls out of the way and start with another assault from the right-hand side. All right, those pesky walls are down. Let's use our newly buffed raven-haired mistress, the wielder of the axe herself. Yes, the Valkyrie, drop in, I don't know, a few dozen Valkyries just to get a good start. And then, how about some bowlers? How about these genies? Get them in there and drop 40 or 50 of them as well. And they look like they're lonely. Maybe they could use some friends. How about, I don't know, maybe some golems? Maybe a few dozen golems. Yeah, a few hundred more housing space for the golems. And then, did somebody say, Hog Rider? That's right, let's send in the Hog Riders. Last but not least, here is a Hog Rider attack that Galadon cannot fail as the Hogs move in. Bowlers all over the place, 3rd star, and it only took us about, 800 units and 50 or so spells. But as long as we're on the subject of impossible attacks, let's attack an impossible village. It looks like our goblin friends have been up to their old tricks, going prematurely to Town Hall 11 along with all of their goblin huts. But you know what? We'll destroy this village. Yes, how about 300 of our newly minted bowling friends? So we will send them in all around this base. We will surround this base, the Town Hall 11, with, looks like he's got some maxed out mortars. But besides that, not a lot going on to stop any sort of an attack. Much less 300 of our Rocky friends. Yes, let's see if we can't get them in. We've got about 100 left to deploy. See if they can get in there before they get the 3rd star. 60, 50 to go. Just a few more to get down. As many as we can. And there it is. Okay, so 300 bowlers in action headed towards that town hall. Taking kind of the roundabout route. Not going straight there. Working their way through the walls. Finally, there goes the town hall for the 2nd star. And the mortar off to the right for the 3rd and final star. And there it is, a perfect 300 bowler victory. So let me know what you guys think. You want to see more 300 attacks? Would you like to see other troops in action? Let me know down in the comments and I will get the developer build up and running for you guys and throw together whatever 300 troop attack you want to see most. So as always, thank you guys so much for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up if you liked the video, and yes, I will see you guys again tomorrow with more extremely full attacks. Gallydon, how about 300 gym boxes? Come on, Gallydon.